To make room for the new models that Rolex releases each year, the older models must be discontinued. The withdrawal of some models from circulation was unexpected, while the discontinuation of other models was anticipated. Models are updated or retired depending on how popular they are. It's unfortunate when models you like are discontinued, but it does pave the way for exciting new options. When watches grow too popular, they might cause waiting lists so extensive that manufacturers would rather stop creating them than be stuck doing so for the next 30 years. That is why today we're going to talk about some of the discontinued Rolex timepieces. Welcome to Lux Life, and when it comes to luxury and lifestyle, we've got you covered. But before we begin, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to our channel. Now, let's start. Oyster Perpetual 124300. They say that true beauty can only be attained by embracing simplicity and a desire to excel in doing one thing above and beyond the rest. The Oyster Perpetual is where Rolex's prowess is most evident, but the company's true moment of brilliance occurred when it created this timepiece. Everything you need to know can be gleaned from the very dial of this watch. The Oyster Perpetual chronometer is a key component of Rolex's master plan to get the company up to speed so that the following quarter century can be devoted to actual accomplishments. The precision of a Rolex wristwatch was evaluated in 1910, and it was the first wristwatch ever to pass successfully at a period when Omega was still producing pocket watches. This revolutionary prototype altered everything. In 1926, Rolex produced a waterproof watch, which several competitors wore to set a new record for swimming the English Channel. The Oyster Perpetual represents the three knockout blows that Rolex delivered to the competition, which altered the course of the industry and paved the way for Rolex to take the helm in the future. The Oyster Perpetual was not a consumer-friendly piece of jewelry, in contrast to Omega, which had to demonstrate its skill through the quality and design of its watches. Rolex was merely a container for the mechanism and dial. The bracelet was nearly the only thing that kept the user's wrist organized. A Rolex may have become a coveted piece of jewelry due to its design and brand, but this has nothing to do with its construction. When something is constructed with simplicity and tends to be more adaptable. Consequently, the Oyster Perpetual pairs well with a suit. It looks fantastic with jeans and a t-shirt. Since it is the simplest method for displaying time on the wrist, you may wear it with anything, and it will still look amazing. The model has a contemporary width of 41mm and is precisely balanced with a thickness of fewer than 12mm. So what does it indicate if you are one of the privileged few who can have a rare blue Oyster Perpetual? It demonstrates that you have the highest level of desirability that Rolex has to offer. Typically, you should expect to pay upwards of £10,000. This watch, however, comes within the same price range as the Omegas and Breitlings you're contemplating. However, there is a worthwhile additional benefit. This does not imply that you should purchase this watch due to its appeal or potential resale value, but you must admit that the possibility of making a lot of money is alluring. This watch may be the best Rolex has to offer, since it is the purest reflection of Rolex's past and the source of its current market domination. It is the most versatile everyday wear, functioning flawlessly as a dress watch, a sports watch, or even a watch to walk your dog in. If you do so, you will earn a silver off change. Unfortunately, Rolex has discontinued the Tiffany Blue Oyster Perpetual 41mm. Following the release of the Tiffany Blue Nautilus 5711 1A018, the wildly popular Tiffany Blue Oyster Perpetual 41mm was retired. The remarkable bright blue hue has impressed watch aficionados more than usual, but due to the limited availability of the Nautilus, collectors have turned to other brands, such as Rolex, to complete their light blue collections. However, the reference 124300 with a light blue dial is no longer available in 41mm sizes. The more refined Oyster Perpetual 36mm and 31mm sizes are still an excellent option to fill your Tiffany Blue desires. Rolex Air King 116900. Every year, many people try to guess which Rolex watches will be released and which will be taken off the market. The Air King was one watch that seemed to be on many people's hit lists. People have always had different thoughts about this watch. You either love it or hate it. This is primarily attributable to the distinctive dial design. It combines elements of the Rolex Explorer with a pair of cockpit instruments designed by Rolex in 2006 for the Bloodhound SSC project. The dial of the Rolex Air King was derived directly from the two instruments. This technical endeavor aimed to create a car capable of 1,000 miles per hour on land. The addition of the Rolex Milgauss case creates a bizarre blend of styles that some people adore and others despise. Why is this model being taken off the market? When the Bloodhound SSE project ran into money problems in 2018, it changed its name to Bloodhound LSR, but Rolex was no longer interested in the project, so the instruments were removed. It's time for Rolex to stop making the strangest watch they've ever made. Instead of just stopping making it, Rolex has replaced it with reference 126900, which is an improved version with a new case, better style, and better movement. There's no reason to keep the 116,900 when the new watch does everything the old one did, but even better. Rolex Deep Sea 126660. This is a peculiar case, and with a truly interesting watch. It is such a wonder why it was discontinued. The water resistance of the 126660 is at 3,900 meters, and it still has the Oyster bracelet with a glide lock adjustment and the flip lock dive extension link. This deep sea watch has the same Cameron-inspired dial design as a version released a few years ago, complete with a gradient D blue face and a black bezel. Indeed, the Rolex Deep Sea 126660 has been withdrawn in favor of the 136660. There is no need for concern because the 136660 has a similar case movement and design. The only differences are a bit of platinum PVD and a somewhat larger date aperture. New models are always desirable, but the models that are retired each year, especially when it comes to Rolex, are equally important. While advancements are the focal point of each year's Rolex debuts, it is equally exciting to see which models are discontinued and cease manufacture. Every year, they do the unthinkable and travel a completely unexpected course, which, to be honest, is exciting and something watch aficionados can always look forward to. If you enjoy this video, make sure to hit the thumbs up button, click subscribe, and hit the notification bell to receive updates in our latest videos. Also, feel free to leave us a comment if you want to watch more videos. Head on over to our channel to see more from Lux Live. See you!